When we at Pittsburgh Ballet Theater were considering presenting Stephen Mills' Light, Holocaust and Humanity project, we realized the incredible kind of significance that this would have, social significance on Pittsburgh. But we weren't sure about whether we could garner the kind of help that we needed to present this work from the Pittsburgh community. That was then, and this is now. So we spoke with Stephen Mills, the choreographer and artistic director of Ballet Austin, and also with Cookie Ruiz, the executive director, about the incredible experiences that they had. We thank them and our new partners for being so supportive in this unique endeavor. Light has become our most extensive collaborative project to date. The arts have a unique and special ways of impacting people's lives, and they're preserving the importance of history and social conscience. Issues of intolerance that precipitated the Holocaust in the 1940s were not new then and have not disappeared. The events of those years continue to affect even as the last of the survivors are in their 80s and 90s. Pittsburgh Ballet Theater seeks to educate through art. Young people in their 20s and 30s are 2 and 3 generations removed from this history. It is our responsibility to keep the memories alive. A special seminar was arranged for Pittsburgh Ballet Theater family by the Holocaust Center of the United Jewish Federation of Pittsburgh. Director Edie Neve came to our studios on August 24th to present the program and show the 1982 Academy Award-winning film, Genocide. Samuel Weinreb, a Pittsburgh resident and survivor of Auschwitz-Birkenau, spoke about his experience. The next day, more than 50 of us traveled to Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington, D.C., where we viewed the exhibits and listened to another survivor share her story. These experiences provided a more personal connection that will affect our minds, our approach, and our artistry as we enter into the studio to begin our rehearsals. By learning, thinking, and reflecting through the arts, we can make a difference in our Pittsburgh community.
Light is a ballet with very deep and serious subject. I think taking the time to prepare us dancers through this whole trip was absolutely necessary. I think it would be absolutely impossible to perform such a crude reality without a genuine knowledge.
One thing that really struck me at the museum was both the scope and the scale of the atrocities that occurred during that time. And I think it's really important not to just regard the Holocaust as a shameful point in history, but rather to look at how it occurred and take a lesson from it, because genocide, these types of atrocities still exist in our world today.
This time, what really struck me during my visit to the museum was just how people could allow this to happen to other people, and just the incredible success of the Nazi regime in basically brainwashing these people, a lot of them intelligent people, into just so dehumanizing the opposition that they were able to carry out these, mass cleansings and executions.
But what I found to be really the most precious and valuable informations were listening to the 2 survivors who talked to us. They were really able to communicate to me feelings and emotions that I've never experienced before through, a movie or through a museum. They were really able to captivate me and capture me.
Preparing for this ballet is going to be a little bit different than some of the other productions that we do here, because it is a true story, and a lot of the characters that we bring to life here are characters from literature, like Romeo and Juliet or The Great Gatsby, or characters from fairy tales that we're bringing to life. And because this is a true story about real people's lives, I think that lends a certain weight and seriousness to the subject. And also, I feel like I want to do justice to these incredible stories.
Something that really resonated with me was when we were listening to the survivor, Louisa, talk about her experiences from the Holocaust. And she mentioned that after the Holocaust was over, that her parents taught her to hate Germans. And she then passed it on to her children. And it was only when she was in her adult life, many years later, that she realized that that was all wrong, that hate just breeds intolerance, and it's a vicious cycle. And that's how atrocities like the Holocaust can occur. And only with tolerance can peace come.
The sharing of Naomi Warren's personal journey through the Holocaust, as told in the dance, is a unique opportunity for the audience to hear the story, feel the emotions, and to reflect upon the impact of an experience that defies description. The arts have a way of presenting history. They're very important, and this particular ballet sets apart with its sensitivity. After the mechanics of the space were realized by the artistic and production staff, the process of setting the ballet begins. Setting a ballet is a term that is used when the ballet is brought to the stage, often on a different company of dancers. Pittsburgh Ballet Theater will welcome choreographer Stephen Mills to our studios for 4 weeks in October and November to set light.
It has been an honor and a privilege for us to have chaired this beautiful and meaningful project for Pittsburgh Ballet Theater and to share this wonderful expression of artistic vision.
Concluding this video time with you, I'd like to leave you with a personal message from the choreographer Stephen Mills. Art alone does not change the world, people do. We all have to be diligent to individual and governmental protection of human rights, whether or not we agree with the other's religious and political choices. Acts of moral blindness did not go out in the 1940s with the liberation of Auschwitz. Before coming to see Light, the Holocaust and Humanity Project, try to reflect on an instance where you were a bystander, a victim, or a perpetrator of intolerance. Use this work to reflect upon your own responsibilities when confronted with acts of bigotry and hate. My hope is that this work sparks your interest, which in turn starts a conversation. People engaging in a dialogue begin the process of positive change. These words articulate an excellent way to view the artistic exhibits, performances, and lectures surrounding the Light Project. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you at Light.